Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much for stopping in to see what's going on this morning at Destiny Calls Tarot. It is time for the morning message, guys. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to us. It is around 3 o'clock in the morning, or almost 3, where I am right now. Spirit has woken me up. So let me go ahead and get to work. I hope everyone got some much needed rest. Happy 4th of July weekend. Guys, be safe out there if you're traveling. If you're doing fireworks, make sure you're being cautious, safe, watching the kids. I just hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. So let's jump into this message, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us this morning. Guys, we only want positive energy over here, high vibrations. If that is not you, please exit. Please exit. We only want positive and high vibrations over here, okay? All right, it's just way too early in the morning for anything else. It's way too early in the morning for anything negative, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say to us this morning. Let me sage the cards. I heard them say sage the cards. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, let's see, what is the message this morning? What does Spirit has to tell us? What do you need us to know this morning? 10 of Pentacles. This weekend is all about stability. For some of you, it's all about work. For others of you, it's all about family. Securing your family, making sure you're stable, making sure you have the money that you need, making sure that financially you're not stuck. Today is a day of you focusing more on your money, your stability, your family than anything else. There's this energy of you just really being comfortable kind of where you are with your family, with your stability. You're really able to really take care of yourself right now. You're at a place in your life where you are able to make some plans, kind of execute those plans. I feel a vigilance about you. You know, the 7 of Wands is here. And you're protecting your family. You're protecting your money. You're protecting your family. You're keeping other individuals or negative energies at bay. And one of the ways that you're doing that is by taking on the energy of the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. Taking on an energy of, you know what, I'm going to find the answers from within myself. I'm not going to go to outside individuals, outside people around me. I'm going to find the answers to my problems, to my situation, myself. So there's this energy of you taking all of your issues, all of your problems, taking them within yourself and finding a way to get answers, finding a way to lead yourself out of dark moments. And I feel like you've had to block other people out while you did this, while you did this introspection, while you did this inner work, while you secured yourself, secured your family, secured your bag. There's been a very defensive type of energy with you where you're like, I'm not taking any crap. I'm willing to fight for my family. I'm willing to fight for my independence. I'm willing to fight for my stability. Even if I'm tired, even if I just don't want to do it, I'm willing to put in the work. There's a lot of things with this hangman energy being here that you have let go of. You've broken a lot of your old patterns, a lot of the old ways that you usually deal with things. You know, that when things look like they were close to ending, when things look like there would be a lot of pain and anxiety in your life and you just didn't know how things were going to work or how things were going to move forward, there are certain ways you dealt with those things. And it's like now you've changed that. You've changed how you deal with pain, endings, anxiety, fears. You've learned that it's better to let go of those things and allow the universe to take control. And because you've learned this beautiful, valuable lesson, you are now able to make plans. You're able to prepare for your future. You no longer need the assistance of the high priest, which is Taurus energy, the assistance of other individuals that might be more spiritually in tune, or individuals that might know a little bit more than you. You're at a place now where you don't need that type of help anymore. You've learned how to cut people out of your life all by yourself. You've learned how to find your peace. You've learned how to find your clarity. You've learned how to stand in your truth. And so with the Lovers being here, which is Gemini energy, this is telling me that you're at a perfect place right now with yourself. You're your favorite partner. You know that commercial where it's all of these, it's just a lady and she has multiples of herself. It's like clones of her. And there's different types of her. And at the end of the commercial, because she's asking each individual her, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? And she asked one specific version of herself, well, what would you do? And that version answered the question, and she said, that's why you're my favorite, me. And then at the end of the commercial, they're saying me, 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 me. They're chanting me, 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 me. You're able to do that today because you figured out all the answers alone, all the answers by yourself. You didn't have to speak or talk to any friends or any individuals around you. You didn't have to get anyone else's advice. You figured out how to bring stability back to your life, to your family, to your home, how to defend your family, to keep individuals out by taking periods of time of withdrawal, by going within, searching for the answers yourself. You've let go of old patterns, old ways of doing things, and that has prevented things from ending poorly for you. Now it's almost like when something looks like it's about to turn into some pain, some anxiety, a major ending, you have figured out a way to avoid disaster. And I feel like you've done this all by yourself. And now you're ready for plans for the future. You're ready to execute those plans. You don't need the help of certain individuals anymore. You found your peace. You found your clarity. You are your favorite person. You've learned that you didn't need to tell all of your business to all of your friends or tell everybody what you were doing or how you were going to do it or what you wanted to do. You've learned that a lot of individuals are just bad investments. And so now with this Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, there's an energy around you where you have learned to use your gift of judgment to determine what you should or should not do. And now you have found yourself in a place where you're no longer living in nightmares, experiencing pain, experiencing anxiety. You figured out a way to achieve your goals. You figured out a way to overcome obstacles. You figured out a way to make your dreams come true. Give me one more, Spirit. Two of Cups. You've built a strong emotional connection, but Spirit is telling me with yourself, not with someone else, with yourself. You've learned how to let go of individuals that were possessive. You've learned how to let go of individuals that were fragile, that were making you fragile, that were holding on to you too tight. Individuals that wanted to control you, the Emperor energy being here. Individuals that only wanted to use you for sex or their own pleasures or their own ideas. You've learned with the Fool energy, which is Aries energy or Aquarius energy, that people were taking advantage of you and people were inconsiderate to your feelings. And you had to go through a period of time where you felt kind of stupid, where you felt kind of like you've lost your way or you're without direction, to turn this around to where now you've fallen in love with yourself. You're now ready to explore the possibilities of new opportunity, new places, new things, new people. Now you're ready to go on a journey. You know, a lot of you had to accept that sometimes you gotta use your shadow side in order to get things going. And I feel like this is a side of yourself that you've always tried to keep at bay. Like I don't want people to see who I could be. But I feel like you didn't have a choice because you were at a place where either your confidence was low about yourself, your finances were low, you wasn't having the victory and success that you wanted, you wasn't being acknowledged by people, you know. So Spirit had to awaken you to your shadow side and had to say, hey, it's okay to use your shadow side. It's okay to have that as one of your ideas on the table in order to get what you love, who you love, moving in the right direction. I just feel like there's this energy of you got tired of waiting. And so you knew, like, you know what? I have to not only use the best version of myself, but I also have to use the other version of myself as well in order to accomplish whatever this goal is that you have set up for yourself. And it worked. And it worked. Spirit is saying you're doing an excellent job standing on your own, standing in your power, focusing on your money, your stability, blocking other individuals out, breaking old patterns, learning who's a good investment, who's a bad investment, using that gift of judgment. You know, you're at a place now where your mind is calm and is all about figuring out how to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. You've fallen in love with you by letting go of negative people, possessive people, people that just didn't want to see you shine, that didn't want to see you okay. You know, those feelings of feeling like, you know, damn, I was being taken advantage of, those days are over for you. And I do feel like you had to tap into your shadow side. Some of you had to do some shadow work because you just wasn't where you needed to be. And now you are. You've put that work in. And I feel like it's going to pay off. And using your shadow side was a good idea. So if someone tells you, oh, well, that was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. And I feel like you chose to have to use your shadow side because you couldn't wait any longer. You couldn't wait any longer. But that is what I have for you this morning. Thank you so much for stopping in and checking it out. Thank you for rocking with your girl. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.